What's up, everybody? Billy here, Respect the Game podcast. Buffalo Bills preview at the New England Patriots. We're going to go over the usual stuff, the tail of the tape, as the kids say. But first, a quick recap of the Cincinnati game based on what I saw. We're going to talk about the upcoming game with the Patriots and then go over a little bit of concern I have with Buffalo overall. Okay. So with the Bengals last week, I know people are happy Buffalo won. I'm happy to a certain extent that Buffalo won. But the run game, great. Fumbles were an issue. Okay. James Cook fumbled twice at the goal line on the same drive. That's crazy. And I know some people, I put it on the Twitter machine. Oh, it's okay. You're being too critical. Look at the weather. Look at the weather. Both teams played in the same weather. I've come on here before saying I think it's silly that the Bills are building this brand new stadium that doesn't hide the snow. Oh, that's our strength. The elements, we thrive in the elements. Okay, great. When the game isn't snowed out for a blizzard and you got to go to Cleveland or Detroit, then the weather's acceptable, fine. But then the other day with the turnovers, the snow, it's slippery gloves, X, Y, and Z. The other team plays in the same weather, in the same field at the same time. I don't want to hear the excuses. Yes, Buffalo won. I'm excited they won. I'm happy they won. On the flip side, I am not happy they won. I'm in a weird situation right now. I want Buffalo to win because they're my team. I want them to get to the Super Bowl because they're my team. But I don't want them to win. I want them to miss the playoffs. I want McDermott fired. I want Bean fired. Brady gets a pass right now because I don't believe he has the players to call a good offense, though the offense he calls is suspect, in my opinion. We'll go over that when I show you the stats in a minute. But I want Buffalo to win because think about this. This is silly. Tell me if you understand what I'm talking about. Right now, no Baltimore, no Chiefs. There's no powerhouse teams that have been in there for the past few years in the playoffs besides Buffalo, Baltimore, and the Chiefs. The Chiefs running away with everything. This year, it's the Jags. It's the Colts. It's the Patriots who've done nothing for years. It's Denver who have a great defense. But over the last few years, these are nobody teams. So I test Buffalo should run through these teams to the Super Bowl. But they're not in the top four. They're not even the division lead. The Patriots are. So it's a weird predicament. So I see that. I see Buffalo is in the bottom three, the wild card playoff, losing out to these subpar teams for years. It makes me wish they can get there and get the playoffs. It makes me wish, bro, lose. Don't get to the playoffs. Lose out. Get McDermott out of here. Get Bean out of here. Buffalo was stagnant, especially with McDermott, for the last 4 or 5 years. He needs to go. His players he's getting are not good. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Von Miller, Joey Bosa, bring Poyer back, bringing Ladarius White back. These are past their prime guys. No one else wants to play in Buffalo. The best football player in the league is on that team. And you can't get anybody. That must really speak to the coaching or the city, the weather, who knows? With that being said, the preview against or at the New England Patriots, nothing crazy. Buffalo's already lost once, 20-23. They were in the game. We got Buffalo scoring more points. Total offense per game goes to the Bills. Pass yards per game goes to the Bills. Goes to New England with 263 versus 240. Rush goes to Buffalo, 157, the number one rush team in the league. Time of possession goes to Buffalo, number one in the league. Third down conversions go to Buffalo, fourth in the league. Offense goes to the Bills. Every category except passing. And again, you don't got to pass a lot when you're dominating the run. So keep that in mind when we get to the defensive part. And people love quoting, oh, look how good Buffalo's defense, their pass defense is. You can't pass on them. Top 5 in the league. Because you can run all over Buffalo. So stats lie. Numbers lie. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Look at the defense. The Patriots give up less points. They give up less total yards. They allow more passing yards. Fine. They give up almost no rush yards, 89 rush yards to Buffalo's 135. You can run on Buffalo. So you see there, Buffalo allows 171 passing. That's one of the lowest in the league, second lowest in the league, because they're 28th stopping the run. You don't need to pass when you can run on a team. So that stat is misleading. Sacks go to Buffalo 20 to 27. Not a high sack team, 20th in the league. Interceptions 8 to 10. Buffalo's got the more picks. So it's a pretty even team. It's a pretty even matchup. Again, the issue that I'm having is the Bills have played before. The Patriots looked like an all-star team. Now, granted, at the time, I don't think Buffalo was that good. At the time of that week 4, week 5, Buffalo played 4 teams that totaled 4 wins. Okay? Not sub 500 teams. Each team they played only had 1 win each. Buffalo was not this superb monster destroying teams. They're beating up nobodies. Likewise, the Patriots have been beating up nobodies. They have one of the weaker schedules in the NFL this season. Now, you can only play who you can play. I'm not knocking on Patriots fans. I said the same thing about Buffalo. You can only play who you can play. But if you're playing a bad team, you got to dominate. Drake May has averaged like 220 and 2 touchdowns, I think almost the whole season. When the coaching is right, when Stevenson is not in there, but Henderson is, the run game is hard. Stephon Diggs isn't great. Not my kind of a guy. I didn't like it when he was in Buffalo, but he's given Drake May someone to throw to. Hunter Henry shows up. They don't have a real superstar on that team, but they have Diggs, and he does command attention. Opposite of what Buffalo has, no receiver commands attention. It's just Josh Allen and James Cook. You got your Shakir here and there, your Coleman here or there. Kincaid is their best option when he's on the field. So that's my preview. Nothing crazy. The thing is, Drake May, like I said, Drake May has been doing great. Diggs is there commanding attention. The run game, when Henderson in, has been doing well. Buffalo can't stop the run. It's supposed to be another snowy game. If it comes down to another run-oriented game, it doesn't bode well for Buffalo. It doesn't. If the snow is that bad, the one thing that will separate everything is Josh Allen. His ability to move, find open routes, get stuff going. He's a fantastic football player, the best in the NFL, in my opinion. He does what literally not many people can do. He hides flaws on that team. The offensive line is not that great. I get into it with people all the time on TikTok and Instagram. Josh Allen spends more time running around because the offensive line cannot block passing for that save their lives. Oh, but look at Cook. Cook's averaging number 1 rush in the league. They can run block for sure. They cannot pass block that well. Maybe that's why Joe Brady has to call such quick, small pass plays, because they can't hold the line that long. Maybe that's what it is. And if you think that I'm making that up, I'm going to show you these stats here real quick. I'm going to see here. So look at this. This is here. Intended air yards per pass attempt. The average depth of target, whether or not completed. Okay. League average is 7.7. League average is 7.7. Josh Allen, 7.2. 7.2, where the intended air yards per pass attempt, the average depth of target, whether completed or not, is under the league average. Okay. Let's see this one. K attempt, completed air yards per completion, yards that the ball traveled in the air past the line of scrimmage. League average, 5.7. The league average is 5.7 of passes past the line of scrimmage. Okay. Read it again. Completed air yards per completion, completed passes past the line of scrimmage. League average 5.7. Where is Josh Allen? Josh Allen, 5.4, under the league average. Under the league average of completed passes past the line of scrimmage. Completed air pass per attempt, the attempts he's making. Okay? Completed air yards per pass attempt. Air yards on completed passes per pass attempt. The league average, 3.7. Josh Allen, 3.8. So know what you're saying. Oh, league average. He's right at the league average. Yeah, he's low a little bit on the league average. You have Superman out there, okay? What do they say? You have the Human Torch lighting a candle, all right? Like, what does Eminem say in one of his songs? It's like dropping an anvil on an anthill. You have Josh Allen averaging league average, under league average on pass attempts, completed passes. Is it the personnel? This is why I'm not getting on Joe Brady. This is why I'm not getting on Joe Brady for poor play calling. Is it personnel? These passes are not going anywhere. I've said it before. First down, James Cook, 8-yard rush. Second down, let's take him out. Bring in Ty Johnson. Let's do a screen. Third down, because the screen doesn't work, he gets dropped for 3 yards. Now it's third and 5. Let's go pistol. Let's go Josh Allen, then Cook, and then Shakir. 10 yards in the back, dump off. Now he's got to go 10 yards to get to the line of scrimmage to go 5 yards for the first down. The play calling is atrocious. When Kincaid went out, Buffalo's deep threat was gone. Their 10 yards down the field was gone. His average here yards per was the yak of Josh Allen's completions, 4th in the league. He's 4th of yards after catch. So he's getting the ball to these guys short because they have no separation. They can't get down the field. The team can't block for him long enough to get a ball down the field. They're catching the ball open because he throws in stride. He's very accurate. And they have the 4th most yards after the catch. So again, I'm not beating on Joe Brady. He's not the greatest play caller, but look at the personnel he has. Receivers can't get separation. The screens and the line of scrimmage stuff, Josh Allen is under the league average. The dude with the strongest arm in the NFL is under the league average. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one this week in New England. You hear my voice crack like I'm turning 13? It's going to be a tough one this weekend in New England. Honestly, it is. I'm stuck between a place of rooting for Buffalo because I think the AFC is weak and they should run through it, although they are, 5th or 6th right now. So I'm saying they're weak. I'm saying the AFC is weak and Buffalo should run through it, but they are not in the top 4. They're in the wild card right now. I'm mixed with that, with rooting for them to win, to hoping they lose and miss the playoffs because I want McDermott gone. I want Bean gone. That team needs to be overhauled in every way, shape, and form. Like I was arguing with some guy on Twitter the other day about defense. Like, oh, how can you be upset? They held their own against the top offense in the league with Cincinnati. Buffalo's number 1s on defense are number 2s on other teams. It was when they called up Spector and the other dude I'm like, oh, look, Buffalo's bringing up practice squad guys to be starters. And the guy was like, oh, well, you can't account for injury. Injury is a big deal. Right. You cannot account for injury. But there's no depth on that team because our number 2s are being number 1s. Our number 3s are number 2s. So we're bringing in practice squad guys to fill gaps. The depth is not there. The talent is not there. Except for Russo, maybe Ed Oliver when he's not hurt. No one's writing home to mom about Buffalo's defense. You know what I mean? They're not doing that. It's just a problem for me because I want Buffalo to win. I've been a Bills fan for 35 years. But I want them to lose because I hate McDermott. The whole thing needs to be flipped on its head. So I'm stuck every week. I know it's silly. I know you guys are going to give me crap for it. That's fine. Bring it. I love it. I give me your optimistic outlook on this team that every single year loses to the same team, the Kansas City Chiefs, the same way, not being able to stop Mahomes from scampering down the field. That's how they lose. 3rd and 10. I'm going to send everybody deep and let Mahomes run for 18 yards. That's how they lose every single year. Drives kept alive because they cannot stop Mahomes from just scampering out and getting a first down. It's year in and year out that exact way. In the regular season, Buffalo will steamroll the Chiefs. Nobody cares. The Chiefs don't care about regular season because in the playoffs, they're going to outcoach McDermott every single time. So that's it. I'm hoping Buffalo wins. I'm hoping they lose. I'm in hell right now. It is what it is. The only way this team is going to get better is if McDermott is gone and Bean is gone. And the only way that's going to happen is if they lose out, miss the playoffs, and then hopefully they get let go. You want that press conference? I'm going to take off this season. Spend time with family, reflect on my life. That's what I'm hoping for. I've said it for years. I hope more than hope against hope, whatever the hell it is. McDermott's got to go. Bean's got to go. Your best play cannot be Josh Allen miracle on 1, Josh Allen miracle on 2. That can't be your best play call. Okay, it's not Brady's fault. Doesn't have the personnel. It's not Allen's fault that they call him on that because McDermott's defense is horrible and he has to win every drive. Like Peyton Manning years ago, have to score every play because the defense is not going to stop anybody. That's what Josh Allen has. That has to change. It has to change of team philosophy with coaching, with players, with Bean. They both have to go. It's the only way Buffalo will succeed. Now, they win this year, people are going to tell me, eat crow, humble pie. Hey, Buffalo won. What am I going to say? It's what I want more than anything. But 1A and 1B, McDermott gone is what I want just as much. Doug Peterson won in 2017 with the Philadelphia Eagles. In 2020, he was gone because he wasn't winning enough. McDermott is never on the hot seat, and he's won nothing. He's lost the same way in the playoffs for years and years and years and years to the same team. Well, they lost to the Bengals in there one time at home. Okay, cool. Oh, the missed field goal. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You lose to the same team year after year after year and don't get any better. That needs to be changed. That's coaching. That's GM. That's philosophy. That has to change. That's it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Go Bills, but also don't go Bills. Later.